Okay guys, this is Mr. Shiny Garrus, welcome you back to Let's Play Crisis Core. In the last part, we did some side stuff like squads, did a few other different missions that you had to go, well, talk to one person, and we got lost shops, not necessarily ones I plan on using. But I showed off how to get them. They could be potentially useful if you want something, like they do sell the hell elemental attacks, like Health Ondaga. Hell Blizaga, if for whatever reason you'd ever want to use that. Hellfire Aga could be useful as well though. But we're also starting I'm starting at a different save point than I did last part, or ended last part, because that was inside Shinra building. This is Midgar Streets, which is literally, if you walk outside Shinra's building, it's the next place. Because I wanted to come here so we could save a little bit of time, because we want to go to Loveless Avenue, but I figured I'd start by a save point to make it an easier, almost, I forget the word for it, but the word's like when you, like I remember that rock, so we must be going the right way sort of thing. I just can't remember the word for that though. Anyway, let's talk to the soldier, I believe, this guy. What are you doing here? Is something the matter? Zack, did you know? Remnants of Wutai are on the move to form an anti-Shinra organization. The Wutai, really? I thought we forgot about those guys like 10 parts ago at least. Probably more like 16 parts ago. Yes, it was evidently being formed by their special ops force, the Crescent Unit. I am the best reader right now. And their spies have already infiltrated Midgar. Are you serious? How lax is our security that we let them get in that easily? We know that there are 6 of them, trying to blend in here in Midgar. We're scanning every area based on our intel, but we haven't managed to find anyone yet. I'll help, because clearly you won't be able to do it without Zack's help. We appreciate your help, then let's split up. Here are clues on the first spy we want to catch. We know he's somewhere in Sector 8. If you find anyone suspicious, please detain him on the spot. The Wutai are masters of the skies. Don't let their looks fool you. Okay. Seek out Wutai spies in blah 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 blah. We got this. We're in Sector 8. So we want to head to the upper right corner. Leave up here. This doesn't seem right. I'm pretty sure it's this guy, and that's more like upper left. Good job, past me. Mixing up your rights and lefts. Suck to this guy. Soldier? Nothing. It's nothing. I'm a civilian, and I'm very... Oh, wait. I'm a civilian, and I'm very busy. That's more like how it's supposed to be said. Don't talk to me. I'm suspicious of you. You did it. You did that one thing that I don't remember. It was bad. You aided Genesis, right? What is it? I thought I told you not to talk to me. Well, I'm gonna keep talking to you until you slip up and admit to your crimes against I don't know. Curses, I've been found out. Haha. Persistence. It seemed to work. Zack here, I found a Wutai spy. You're not getting anywhere. You're not going anywhere. And because we went behind the truck, oh, he turns out to be Wutai guy now. That's it, you've nowhere to run. I knew we could count on you, Zack. We're currently interrogating the Wutai spy about the remnants. If he drops any clues as to their location, that equals a mission for us. Here's some information on the second spy. This one is dressed in full Shinra army garb and even managed to sneak into Shinra building. We've been searching for him in Sector 8, but there's no sign of him. Now that we know what he looks like, I doubt he would return to Shinra building again. And he won't. We got other things we gotta do right now. Like find our way out of here. Aha. This way. Because we want to head back to the slums market. I know, that's what everyone wanted. We got away from it, but now we have to go back. Because it was so much fun last time. Anyway, let's go. We never really showed the way there, so let's, I was gonna do it either way, but it's like we never really showed the way back from it. So anyway, blah 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 news. I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. We got Wutai spies to catch. I'm suspicious of those two. We might be back later. But because of order, we can't just interrogate any random person we want. We need to have a clue first. So well, let's keep going. This should lead us to the market. Sector 5 slum market. We should get a scene as we enter here. Hey, Angel, how's it going, buddy? Where have you been? Apologies, but I'm a busy man. Yeah, whatever. I haven't been able to contact Sephiroth either. Has something happened? Not really. He's just been holed up in the data room, reading old reports and such. I see. Hey, now where are you off to? I just don't know with you these days. Genesis and Hollander and Medeoheim. That's what I'm gonna call it, Medeoheim. Because I forget how it's pronounced, if they actually pronounce it. I think they do at some point later. You came to tell me that? Are you actually working? I'm still soldier at heart, I suppose. I've informed Lazard as well. They'll come pick you up soon. Anyway. We gotta go. Remember, we're looking for a guy in soldier garb. Or Shinra garb. You seem suspicious. You're in that clothes. Let's interrogate him. Ah, you're... Oh, nothing, sir. I'm a Shinra infantryman on patrol. A likely story? I don't buy it for a second. All clear, soldier, sir. What's this guy want? I wish he wouldn't talk to me. It's because of guys like him that we lost so many of our own. Too bad Zack doesn't actually hear that, but we gotta talk to him again. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Zack here, I got a Wutai spy. I'm just gonna read it how I feel like it. You're not getting away. Yeah. It's boring because it's the same line each time. There you are, dirty spy. I knew we could count on you, Zack. Currently interrogating the guy. If he drops any clues, we'll let you know. Blah blah blah. Here's some info on spy number 3. He seems to have made off with classified information by sneaking onto the soldier floor. Based on how brazen he is, he could be disguised as someone who has business with Shinra. A businessman, I knew it. Anyway, let me see. But I think that's gonna wait for a bit before we do that, which is good because that means less backtracking for me at the moment. Anyway, we want to head to the slum streets. We want to go talk to that little girl. Okay. What do you have to say for yourself, little girl? I wonder when Uncle's coming back. What's wrong? Are you looking for someone? No, I'm waiting for Uncle to come back. I heard there's lots of monsters outside Midgar. So Uncle went with a bunch of people and left Midgar to beat up those monsters. And he hasn't come back, huh? He is coming back. If I keep waiting here, he has to come back. Uncle's really nice. When I told him I wanted to marry her, he smiled and said, okay. I'm done. I'm done, game. None of that. I don't even know. I'm just done. Okay. Anyway, let's just... I'm skipping the dialogue now. I don't care about this dialogue anymore. Anyway, I want to head back to Shinra Building. So... since I showed how to get to the slums, I think we could figure out how to get back, considering where we started, you know. The street next to Loveless, or sector next to Loveless, that is right next to Shinra. It shouldn't be hard. I'll come back to when I get there, I guess. Okay, I'm back. We'll just head from here, so you know exactly. You probably know, but it's been a while, so if we head this way, we get into the Shinra Building. Yay! Anyway. Load. Okay, there we go. What we want to do is we want to head to the second floor here. Because, oh, spoilers, talking to that girl unlocked the mission. Since we didn't touch a save point, it didn't really register that. Anyway, we want to talk to this guy. An inspection team from a new Mako reactor site is coming to Midgar to see our operations, sir. But inspectors have been... but inspections... there we go. Have been made difficult lately due to the presence of monsters in the area surrounding Midgar, sir. I must admit that I am concerned for my fellow troops who have been assigned to escort the inspectors, sir. Okay. That unlocked the mission, right? Let's head downstairs and do some missions now. Let's change the pace a little bit. It's time for a change of pace. Anyway. And we want to go to mission 2, 1, 4. Yep, we got the 2 we were supposed to get. This is from the girl, and this is from that soldier upstairs. Those 2 missions. We want to do defend the slums. Please be a short and easy slums that makes it easy to avoid. This isn't the slums. Lies. They lied. Anyway, I think I see the mark's way over there. Let's run towards it.
Activating combat.
Okay, let's keep moving on, but I should note that those were just some really, really weak bird enemies, you know, because they don't even absorb health, Thundaga. They just die to it. Okay. I wish I could see exactly where the mark was. Stupid battles. Oh man, he's all the way over there. Let's keep going. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. I'm just gonna meet you by the mark, since we can see where the mark is. Okay, we should be able to get to the mark from here, I think. Yeah, we did it. I'm just gonna Hellfire Raga. Hopefully take out all 3 of them at once. Yeah, that was absolutely nothing. We get a fire ring. I don't really care for it. But we have to beat that mission in order to do something that we're gonna do in a little bit. This part too, not just like, you know, something we're gonna do in this part. So anyway, let's go to missions and let's do the other mission that we got, the highway closed. We also got some missions for catching the spies, but I'm gonna save those until we have all 6 of those. Anyway, so we got this area. Okay, this is decent for avoiding battles, and it's short, so let's just... okay, 1 chest, I remember. 1 chest. So let's just try and avoid battles. Okay, let's move on. That was just some bombs, or should I say traps. Weak bombs. Aha, there's the treasure chest. Let's see if we could sneak around. Who? Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's go be those guys. Let's just make it easy. So we get a mistile, and then let's fight the enemy. The traps. Oh, the traps and birds. But yeah, they don't like the hell Fandaga. And there's a fireball flying at us, but we just won, and okay. Oh, thanks for the guard there. We technically got power surge. Spirit up. Game, and you're cheesing damage on me. It's no fair. Anyway, now that we did that, we want to head into the exhibition room here, or the exhibit room. Exhibit is the correct word. Aha. This door, I believe. Zack? Yeah, there we go. So there. Now you know how to get there as well. It's in there. You've also probably seen it on the elevator. There's an elevator that can go down to it. Anyway, we want to talk to, I believe, this scientist over here. What's the scientist doing loafing around in a place like this? You science department puppets are not allowed to speak to me. What, puppets? Did you say puppets? You'd better not be talking about soldier, pal. No amount of soldier talk is going to impress me. You've nothing to contribute besides your muscles. Hey. We're out there fighting all over the world to defend Midgar. Fighting to protect you. I'd say my contributions to the world outweigh those of a geek sitting at his desk reading all day. But let me ask you one question. Shoot. Why are you here? Huh? Phone. Zack, got a minute? What's up? Have you heard about the recent monster outbreaks in Midgar and Calm? Sure, everyone's talking about them. Apparently those monsters were once under the care of the science department as study samples. Really? You mean the monsters broke out of Shinra cages? Come on. Do you think they could make it through the building security by themselves? And that could only mean the company has decided to cover this up by sending soldier operatives to eliminate the monsters. You could be called in too, but keep all of this to yourself for now. Right, got it. You know what that means? More missions, and you need to beat missions 2.11. Missions 2. I'll just show you. We're gonna go there anyway. Shinra monsters, what's happening to this place? It's easier if I show it than try to explain it, because I might not necessarily use the same schema for things that other people might. Anyway, let's go over here, get a mission. Okay, new missions. I believe that scientist is in there, even if you haven't done all these things, but you don't unlock the mission itself until you've done beginnings, approaching the outskirts, sighting in Sector 5, defending the slums, and highway close under these monsters in Midgar missions. So you gotta do all those, and then that's how you unlock the ability to unlock this mission. So let's go do it. Truth in the Wastelands. So anyway, let's check the map. Pretty straightforward for the most part. Anyway, there should be treasure over here, so let's go grab it. And that we get 4 slots. I don't really care much for it. It's one of those stat boosting items, but the ones I don't particularly use very often. So anyway, we want to head not that way, but let's just head around that way so we can just swoop around, avoid some battles. And I want to trying to figure out where I got to turn again. Okay, we want to turn this way. Okay, something tells me that the boss might be down here. Yeah, Or the mark, I should say, is down there. So let's head this way because there should be another treasure chest. Probably down at the end of this area. Yeah, just like I thought. So let's go pick this up, because in it we get drained. Don't really care for it, but again, I show it off because I know it's there. And it's pretty easy to avoid battles here, and the battles are easy anyway, even if I were to get into one. So now let's go fight the mark. And just call it a day for missions. We'll do a few more small things, but this will be the last mission for today. Just spamming some of that health on Daga. And we're good, okay. For that we get an ice ring. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to head back into the exhibit room. What we want to do is we want to talk to the scientist again. Why do you boys and soldiers continue to risk your lives in battle? If I were in your shoes, I would find it unbearable to have to fight for Shinra. I have to admit, there are times when I get sick of always being at the company's beck and call, but have you heard of the term Cetra? Cetra? No, can't say that I have. The Cetra will turn to the Promised Land, a land that promised supreme happiness. It is said that the Promised Land is fertile with an overabundance of Mako energy. So if the Promised Land becomes ours, we could have all the energy we needed without Mako reactors. The Cetra are thought to know the location of the wonderful Promised Land. Sounds like a fairy tale to me. Oh, really? The science department has invested vast amounts of money to study this fairy tale, even if it means making the most inhuman sacrifices. I'm not getting you, Doc. What are you talking about? My point is this. Shinra is an entity that deserves to perish. I've been looking for you, Professor. I'm taking you into custody. Whoa, what's going on? And I said, hey. No, none of that. Let's keep going, okay. You know that he has been releasing test monsters from Professor Hojo's lab with the intention of attacking Midgar, or them attacking Midgar. Why would you do a thing like that? The research conducted by the science department has always been tantamount to sacrilege. The time has come to atone for our sins, nothing less, nothing more. You're not making any sense. You want to destroy Midgar to atone for your sins? We had even sacrificed Falna, the last surviving Cetra. To atone for that, we could destroy Midgar twice, and it would still not be enough. I completely forgot this was even like semi-backstory-ish. He was the number 2 guy in the science department after Hojo. He was always a well-respected member of the department. What could have happened to him? Anyway, we did that. For that we get mithril tools, another item that'll come in handy later. Anyway, that's going to be it for this part. So in the next part, we're going to continue on. We're going to, we should handle the rest of those spies. We'll finish that off, hopefully next part, and then we'll see what happens after that. So this is Mr. Shiny Gyarados signing out, guys. Have a good day, and goodbye.